Hey there, Saints. Pastor Dave here with another weekly devotional for you. We are continuing in this season of Lent, looking at journeys of various people in Scripture. And we're going to look at Numbers 14 for part of the story of Israel, part of their journey during the Exodus. They had finally come to the land of Canaan and realized that the people that they were up against there that already owned the land were very intimidating to them. And so this is what happened in Numbers 14. Then all the congregation raised a loud cry, and the people wept that night, and all the Israelites complained against Moses and Aaron. The whole congregation said to them, "Would that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would that we died in this wilderness. Why is the Lord bringing us into this land to fall by the sword? Our wives and our little ones will be captured. Would it not be better for us to go back to Egypt?" So they said to one another, "Let's choose a captain and go back to Egypt." Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before the assembly of the congregation of the Israelites. And Joshua son of Nun and Caleb son of Jephunneh, who were among those who had spied out the land, tore their clothes and said to all the congregation of the Israelites, "The land that we went through is exceedingly good land. If the Lord is pleased with us, he will bring us into this land and give it to us, a land that flows with milk and honey. Only do not rebel against the Lord, and do not fear the people of the land, for they are no more than bread for us. Their protection is removed from them, and the Lord is with us. Do not fear them." But the whole congregation threatened to stone them. Saints, sometimes we feel like we are working with God, we're moving forward with God, we're approaching even the culmination, the success point of whatever it is God has for us, and something happens that makes us feel like this is doomed for failure, or like we're just not up to it, we're not going to be able to see this through. And in those moments, I think we have the choice to act like the Israelites in fear, to turn back, to give up, or to act like Moses and Aaron, like Joshua, in faith, to press forward, even though it does look difficult, even though it does look hard. I wonder who you identify with more in that story. Are you facing something that makes you feel like you can't win? Or are you facing something along with a group of people, and you're being the one who has to try to convince them that yes, we can do this. Yes, we can succeed. Yes, if we stay faithful to God, it's going to work. I don't know which situation is more frustrating or more frightening, but I know that I can relate to Joshua and to Moses, and that feeling of knowing that the people who I'm with aren't with me necessarily. In those moments when we feel alone, when we feel like we're standing for God without anyone else standing with us, it can be hard to want to keep going. But Joshua had already seen a glimpse of what the land was like. Moses had already spoken with God face to face. And I think what they had to do was to continue to rely on what they knew, to rely on their own experience, to continue to have faith in God even when those around them didn't. And because they persisted, the whole nation of Israel was able to come into that land. Saints, sometimes we've got to be the ones who continue to press on, even when no one goes with us. It's hard, but it is our calling. On this Lenten journey, I encourage you to continue to press on, to keep going in the direction that Jesus has led you. And I know that if you do, you will reach the goal. Saints, that's your devotional for this week. I hope it's helpful and worth thinking about for you. I hope that you're doing well and staying healthy. I will be praying for you. I hope you keep praying for me. Y'all take care. I'll see you again soon.